Hi, this is Jana Manuelpillai for the Noble Sage with another art insight from the Noble Sage headquarters in Barnet. I have this very special work to show you today, which is a piece by artist Ferdinands from Canada, who's actually Sri Lankan, but living in Canada. She was born in Sri Lanka and moved at the age of, I think it was 7, to Canada, and went there. She lives now there permanently much of her life. This is a gorgeous work. Let's talk about it in terms of what we're looking at. We're looking at beautiful flat colour often, great patterning and design. We've got a movement from the stylized plant in the background through to the more realistic plant here, and that realism is continued in the butterflies and in the elephant and so on and so on. So we've got this this kind of movement between the real, the stylistic, and the real, the abstracted, and the kind of the figurative in this work. Bright work, really bright, heightened colour to kind of hit us visually when we look upon it. But what this is about is really about that migrant experience that I was talking about at the start, when Frances moved to Canada at 7. She had a lot of experiences there that impacted her work much later on. That idea of being a migrant and the kind of the prejudice and racism that she endured as a family in those early days as one of the first Asian families in Canada, that really heavily played into her work, and you can see it in this work, in fact, with frogs here and butterflies, both symbols of metamorphosis and change, evolution, changing from one state to another. And then the routes that you can take from becoming a vessel, as in these vases here, a vessel for growth and nourishment and furthering yourself, pictured in the plants and the vases, through to the other side, which is something that is perhaps self-destructive or destructive more generally, pictured in this grenade, this ornamental kind of very mosaicked grenade. So you've got these roots for these two creatures to change and transform, and that is really the kind of the story of the work, about the kind of the journey of the migrant. The work is called the burden in becoming. Sorry, just slept from my mind. The burden in becoming. So it's all about that, the difficulty of becoming, of changing and evolving for migrants. And it's a very beautiful work. It has a very kind of meaningful message, but yet the colour and the pattern and the vibrancy kind of, the colour is the first thing that hits you, and the message is the second. I hope you enjoyed it today. We'll be seeing some more of Frances Ferdinands' work during this week. Do tune in tomorrow at 5 o'clock for another Noble Sage TV Tea Time treat. Thank you.